Welcome back to another King Floyd's Cocktail Hour. Your host is always one Joshua Aaron Burks, and we want to start this off by saying Happy Independence Day, Happy 4th, and don't drink like we do. Okay, party responsibly. Get someone to drive your ass home. We've lost too many fucking people this last year. Please don't burn down California. We're literally one Tinder away. Just be responsible. And with that being said, we do have a phenomenal being responsible party, and that is we're encouraging you to buy our products once again. Okay, so if you go to our storefront right now, you will notice that there is no promo code. Just for 4th of July, the most American day we could possibly fucking have, we're going to go and throw you guys 20% off the entire store. Okay, so go ahead and check out the store, www.kingfloyds.com. 20% off literally any item that you want. Okay, that goes from our half ounces all the way to our 100 mils, our peanuts, our salts and sugars, ginger cocktail syrup, gift packs, sanitizers. We got it all. Just go check it out. If you want that little Christmas card done early, feel free. And we're going to start this off like we normally do with a shot of ice cold Fernet that is hot as shit once again.
Yeah.
Pew, 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 pew. We also do have a unscheduled, very special treat for you guys, and that is going to be, once again, the man that taught me everything I know about bartending. Darren Nelson is in the house. Did you do that out of key on purpose?
Was that not great?
Yeah, that was like, dude, that was like fucking death clock. Like, ka-tank clock. All right.
Avant-garde shit.
There we go. We got on. Vi.
It's a smaller crowd in here this time.
Yeah. Blue's here.
Sorry, Blue. I didn't mean to leave you out.
Yes. All right, guys. Here we go. So good. I'm just gonna hold that in my pants from now on. I'm not gonna lie. All right, here we go. I want to hand them out, guys. Roy, here is Lawrence. All right.
Thank you.
Here we are once again to another Friday, kicking the weekend off strong. I hope you guys all have great plans for this weekend. I myself will be in Pinecrest with a bunch of beautiful people, so I am stoked. It's been a very good week here. It's been a very tough week working, but solid. And so I hope your week was just as good as ours. Salancha, no for being pleasure to be part of this.
Mm-hmm. And shooting that back makes me see the ceiling and say, wow, what a good paint job on the ceiling.
Thank you. Thank you. I was going to paint this town red, and I decided just to do the ceiling.
Start with the ceiling.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen the ceiling, it's red. It's red. All right, so let's see. We want to do the normal. You guys want to hear a song first? Do you have a cocktail? What do you think you want to do, Darren?
Hey, don't ask the musician what he wants to do. The musician will say he wants to get drunk and play rock and roll.
All right. So we're going to make one of these to start off with. So if you guys were following along with us and you want to make this at home, not going to lie, this is a drink that is kind of not for the faint of heart. It has a lot of strong flavors in it. And if you're a fan of sugary drinks, this definitely isn't it.
Yeah.
Okay, the Sawyer traditionally calls for a dry gin, a little tiny bit of sugar, a little tiny bit of citrus, and then a metric fuck ton of bitters. Traditionally, it calls for 14 dashes of Angostura bitters, 7 dashes of Angostura orange, and 7 dashes of a Creole or a Peychaud style bitters. Now, I have not made this with ours yet. I've had plenty of bitters as far as rum drinks go, plenty of bitters as far as whiskey drinks go. I've never had a heavy bitter gin drink. So this is definitely going to have a complex palate as far as the entire drink is concerned. And at the same time, I'm making it with our style bitters because everything that we make, we say is double strength, but that's because it's not watered down. You're getting the source of these. So our barrel age is a lot stronger than the standard aromatic that most people are used to working with. So I am not going to do 14 dashes of that. And I'm even hesitant to do 8 or 9. I think I'm probably going to start off with 7. And then I'll probably do 4 and 4 of the Grapefruit Rosemary, which will be our similar to Creole style bitters, and our bitter orange, which is just perfect. So let's go and make this drink once, and we're gonna have Luke sample it because he is the least sugar-friendly person in this entire building. So I anticipate
sugar friendly.
Yeah, he does not
Hate
like
sugar.
anything with fucking sugar
Man,
at all.
I always find those people to be like really tough and cool. You know?
What
Well,
happened
he
to
is
Luke?
really tough and cool.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
know.
I'm like, can I have 2 scoops of sugar and extra cream?
I mean, keep it PG, guys. Keep it PG.
All right, so to make one of these real quick, so we can hear some feedback from Luke.
Do you not have the Instagram up?
Is it not going? It should be going. See, I'm trying this new thing. They updated their system through an RTMB or P setup where Instagram still doesn't have something where you can restream through multiple softwares. You usually have to have it by itself. So you can set up a third-party stream key for Instagram and then reroute that through our software, and then that should work out. So yeah, are we live right now on Instagram?
I'm gonna check right
That'd be awesome.
I'm checking
Because we tried this last week and it didn't work, but it's kind of like, I can only try it
Sons
every time
of
we go live.
bitches.
You got some Jeopardy music on your guitar? Oh, we went?
Well, I'm also looking.
Everything's now it's still like on
Oh
Instagram?
yeah, we're good. You're good over here.
Instagram shows it?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm looking at Facebook.
Gotcha. Yeah, so no Instagram?
I don't think so.
I gotta call these sons of bitches.
God.
I followed everything they wanted step by step. All right. So, Facebook minus Instagram, welcome to the show. All right. So, in order to make this cocktail, there's traditionally, it's actually going to be a 2-ounce drink. We make all our drinks heavy here just because I don't like to lose the flavor with overloading of liqueurs and bitters and everything like that. So, but traditionally, this does call for a 2-ounce pour, which is kind of heavy, kind of like a martini style drink. Okay, so London dry gin. We're going to be using Bombay, not the Sapphire, because that's vapor infused. So you just want a regular dry gin to make this drink, okay? Because that's why it's going to absorb all the flavors. What's up there, Dan?
Sorry, you said not sapphire because of what?
It's vapor infused.
What does that mean?
It means they pump through they're pushing air through the gin as it's being made with a sort of character to it.
Oh,
And
no
it's,
shit.
so,
I didn't
it's
know
like
that.
it's like the flavor of something.
Sure,
It could be whatever the fuck they're doing it with, and that's
Yeah,
how a lot of you get infusions of flavor. Like they have another one called is it called Terrar or East? The other sapphire where it has like lemongrass and stuff infused into it.
Sounds nice.
Oh,
Yeah, what was it called? They did it for. They still
but
make
it's
it.
so
I think.
it's kind of the same way, like
Terroir.
Terroir. Well,
Yeah.
the Terroir is from St. George though too. Is it the same style?
No, the terroir. That one we got from one of the Santa Cruz.
Yeah, St. George makes a Terroir gin.
oh yeah.
But
I like
then
that.
I think it's called Sapphire East though.
There may be that one.
Yeah, because that's the brand name.
Similar to that flavored water shit, right? Like,
Yeah, exactly. You're just pumping
So there's
like an
pumping-
essence of something. And so
Yeah.
for
That's
this
cheating.
drink, I really wanted to make because last week we talked about how the category of bitters can just change even the simplest of drinks. And so last week I made a chocolate ginger Manhattan. If that piqued your interest, go and check it out on YouTube or Facebook. It's in the library.
Yum, yum, yum.
And so that's just a 2-3 part drink with bitters, and so it completely changed the entire dynamic of a Manhattan. And so I wanted to make this because being such a bitter heavy drink and using 3 different flavors, you're barely getting any citrus, any sugar. You're getting a style of liquor that doesn't have any notes to it except for dryness.
Wow.
And then
Dig
so
it.
you're kind of appreciating all the flavor that you're putting into the glass. And now, like I say, I have never actually made this drink with our product, so I'm really interested
Right on.
to see what happens. Okay, and so we're gonna be doing a 1/2 ounce of fresh squeezed lime and a 1/2 ounce of 2-to-1. Traditionally, this is made with granulated white sugar. I'm a huge fan of Demerara, and so I'm gonna try this out just because it's the first time for everything. And so it's a 2-to-1. The way you make that is literally 2 cups of sugar to 1 cup of water. Very simple, but you don't want to use a lot of it per volume, so that's why you use the 2-to-1. And that's gonna be another 1/2 ounce.
1/2 ounce of sugar water.
Yes, Darren. 1/2 ounce of sugar water.
Luke is upset about this.
All right. Now let's see what this does. Okay, so traditionally 14 if you're using Angostura. We're gonna start off with what do you think, Luke? 7 or 8?
Which one?
Barrel aged.
The barrel. Let's do 8.
8. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is.
Yeah, you can-
Okay, and then we'll do 5 of the grapefruit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That makes sense.
Why not? 6 for Luke's. It is a Creole sour Baylor's, which means it's very light. Okay, and then orange. You want to match it with 6 or go low?
Yeah, let's go 6.
All right, 6 on the orange. 4, 5, 6. All right.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is gin, a little bit of sugary water. This is just
Fresh lime.
fresh lime. So it's pretty simple.
Bitters. Lots
It's a
of
pretty simple,
I think you're gonna like that, Luke.
Yeah.
pretty simple drink
Yeah, I think
with a
you're
lot
gonna
of flavor,
like
I bet,
that.
right?
That's the whole thing. Is all the flavor that you're getting from this is mostly the bitters
Bitters,
product that you're
right.
putting into it. Very
With a
dry. There's
little
a lot
bit
of
of
different notes
gin.
that it hits. Yeah.
Sure.
I
Mm-hmm.
did see something like this made actually at Tails a couple of years back,
Mm-hmm.
and they put they inverted a lime, floated it on a
And
punch bowl.
And then lit it on fire.
No, well, then they filled that with bitters.
Okay.
They filled the lime with bitters, and that's how it was just fancy.
Fancy shit.
Yeah, there you go, Luke. Go and give me
All
your
right,
review.
Luke,
Oh,
Luke,
you're
get
over here.
fucking-
All
Switch
right.
it up on him.
There
Get
we
fucking
go.
nuts, would you? Should we? I think we should
Drum roll.
document this fucking guy.
Oh, that's nice. It's light.
Right?
Light?
Yeah.
I would
I've
not
done
think
that
light.
too. I was trying a shit ton of stuff today too.
Mm.
Some little tongue.
Damn it, this drink was fucking for you. Stop trying shit before the live feed.
Buds are probably pretty white.
That's great though. I can down with that.
All right, I'm gonna make one more because that was a shit review.
Yeah, that
I
was-
can't taste anything. I love this.
Note to self: don't ask for a review from Luke.
Yeah, at the beginning of the
Yeah,
live.
good.
Not that after work.
All right, who wants the next one?
Um,
Oh,
Yeah,
All right, make one for
or
Lawrence.
maybe
real
one
quick.
of the guests should yes.
One of you mean the one guest? He's working.
yeah, I'm on the clock, but I'm having Luke. So
Yeah.
All right, so we're trying to get real quick to hear a review on it.
it's sweeter than I thought it would be.
All right, so
Yeah,
2
well,
ounces
I mean-
dry gin.
Yeah, this is a little sweeter than I thought it was gonna be, but like still.
Wow, that thing goes in a lot of places, man.
All right, we got a half ounce of the 2-to-1 Demerara. Half ounce fresh squeezed lime.
That's in there. I can taste that. And you know what's cool about that lime is it pops that orange bitters too.
Yeah, the citrus notes just play back and forth on it. The orange is being as far as a bitter orange is still sweeter than fresh lime juice. And so it kind of
Yeah.
just goes back and
Yeah.
forth. And then you got the grapefruit for the sweetness as well, with the rosemary floral notes. And then you got nothing but a bunch of anise to kick it in the end of it on the flavor profile. My personal opinion, when I sip
Kick
it.
it in the
1, 2, 3,
Kick it
4,
in the
5,
anus.
6, 7, 8. There's kids watching this, Lawrence.
Anise.
All right.
Is a
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And the start
Of course it is. Of course it's shaped like a star.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hey, just so you guys know, my this morning my sister FaceTimed me from the East Coast. She lives in Virginia, and she's a fan. She actually owns the whole line,
Nice.
and she's a fan. And she
Thank you,
likes it.
sister.
She likes to drink. The
Nice.
name is Corey,
Corey, I can't wait to meet you. Sharon will one day give me the pleasure of meeting you.
and Corey married a man named Craig, whose last name is, get this,
Christ.
Corey.
Oh. Corey, you shit me?
I'm not.
That's some Virginia shit
I-
right there.
I
Yes. That's a fucking band name right there.
Right? Corey, in the Corys.
Yeah, Corey and the fucking Craigs.
No, it's spelled differently.
Yeah, Corey and the Craig.
Corey, in the Craig.
There you are, my friend. So
Oh,
go
it
and give
is.
me a review on that. Then we'll go and turn the camera around.
What's that?
Absolutely.
No, what's
We'll turn this camera around and get the music going for you.
All right, feeling that?
Oh man, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That
definitely
was
like, I
fun.
mean, I just tasted on the bars too, but it was
What's,
definitely trippy.
Mm.
Like as far as like,
Delish.
it kind of just keeps going for a little bit. Like it'd be really nice like cigar
Yeah.
drink.
Yeah.
Like not like a fatty though, but like a thin little guy for our hot day.
Yeah, that's a
Right.
right there.
Absolutely.
I see a big Cuban there too.
This is a guy that can't taste anything.
It's
All
good.
right. So we're going to go and spin this camera around. We're going to get a song brought to you by the one and only Darren Nelson, Crazy Eyeball James himself.
Yeah.
Nope. The other way.
Oh.
Technical difficulties, people. Yep. There we go. All the way
I like that
around.
it beeps. That's
There
probably-
we go. I'll see you guys soon. In 50 minutes.
So let's see. Last night, was it last night, Lawrence? Lawrence came over, or the night before? It was the night before. I can't. Yeah, it was the night before. Lawrence came over and went ahead and made us a drink at my house. And man, that was
I don't really remember that.
exactly.
I mean, I remember coming over.
Exactly. No, you made us a couple drinks that night.
Oh, okay.
But they were good, and it kind of reminded me of this in the sense that, I can drink gin, and I can throw some shit in it, but there's something when you make it just right and make it kind of special, then it's it's like a fine cigar
Mm-hmm.
in that sense. And I mentioned that that night, the night before last, when we were hanging out, like it's kind of like having a fine cigar. In that, it's just I feel upscale.
Yeah.
It was like
The experience adds to the whole thing. Or
the experience, the slow sipping,
Yeah.
all of that is part of that. I think I enjoy a fine drink, and that's why I keep asking these fuckers to have me, because I get to come here and play my guitar for a song or two and get a fine drink, which at my house, a fine drink is
The Modelo with some Angostura.
exactly, and or a shot, or a shot. All right, sorry for rambling on. I'm gonna play a song I think here called Owl Mountain.
Ooh.
Owl Mountain is a recording studio in West Marin that I've had the pleasure of playing at, and it almost burned to the ground a few years back when there was the Ridge Fire. And last year, the Ridge caught on fire again, and I thought, man, those poor fuckers up there, it's still fresh on me, and I don't live there, so I wrote this song thinking about those people who, just California's basically on fire for a few months of the year or so. Anyway. Lived on the ridge till the fire of '89. Lost everything that night, except what he kept in his car and mine. He cursed that mountain, he cursed the fire, he cursed the wind and the sun. He cursed everyone up on Owl Mountain. The years went by, somehow so did his dreams. But he always got back up every time he got knocked down to his knees. Sometimes you get your wish, sometimes you just throw in pennies in a fountain. There's no wishing wells up on Owl Mountain. You got a whistle solo or something? Nice. Now, a nice harmony. Nice. She came into his life, maybe just a little too late. say it was the mountain, but others say that it was just fate. The train left the station and they tore up the tracks. There's a bus in the driveway on jacks filled with rats. Try to love one another up on Owl Mountain. Come on, people now, shine on your brother. Try to love one another up on Owl Mountain.
Roy Stockton on the whistling solos, ladies and gentlemen. Turns out,
Not
this son
bad.
of a bitch still got it.
He's got it. But
I think
it's
Lawrence Press is the right money. Get
look
it!
at this, Lawrence. And you got your pretty little mug in the photo as well.
At the same time, there's Lenny.
Yeah.
And we're back to me after
Yay!
a 25-minute rotation. I wish we could make that thing go faster.
Nice slow rotation.
We should
You know, some
this is what we get for being lazy and getting electronic lazy Susan camera. We should just put it on like on something made from the 60s.
Oh dear, he's
Trying to get it just right.
Can someone
That's
take
good enough.
the
That's
remote
good enough.
control
That's
away
good
from the
enough.
boomer?
Oh, wait a second.
Oh.
Come on.
Oh, Jesus.
No, it only works on that side one.
Take the control
Give it to
away.
me.
Yeah, you got it to me.
All
He
right.
told you on the left. Go to the left.
It was good
Oh,
enough
that's
the first time, but there we go.
Hey, it's Josh.
Hey, I'm back.
Oh,
Does that work?
here, I'll just go. Like
There we go. I just
Just move the track line.
Just
It's the old school on this shit.
move the house.
So once again, look if you want to throw up Venmo for Darren right there for a second.
I think it should still be up there.
You got it?
That
All right,
tune
so,
was about
ladies and
to-
gentlemen, once again, I know we're all pulling out of 2020, the year that shall be spoken of in the next 30 years. But honestly, a lot of us bartenders have refitted ourselves into some other shape and form.
Good work.
To where musicians literally could only swing hammers and break their legs. So, with that being said, I would hugely appreciate it. Don't throw me $1. Don't throw fucking any other country dollar. Oh, that's one thing I can't say.
Nah,
But
sound like
if
country.
you could throw a couple dollars to Darren right there on that little Venmo, that'd be much appreciated. Honestly, the guy's one of the hardest working people I know, and deserves every dollar comes his way. And if it's zero, that fucking sucks. So please go ahead and do that if you have the means. All right, now we're gonna go back to making this drink again.
Come on.
Okay, now personally, my personal opinion is I still think that our Aromatic is just way too strong to be using 8 dashes of it in. So if you would like, I'm gonna go 6 across the board. Who wants the next one?
I'll try it.
Darren?
Oh, no,
Are
Darren.
you kidding
Yeah, I'll
me?
make
No,
both
Darren,
these for you
Darren,
guys.
for sure, Darren.
Okay, I'm gonna make it just even across the board.
Dying
All of our
over here.
beers are really strong. Like even or like on that one little bar scoop, you still get the orange, you still get the grapefruit, but on 8 dashes of barrel age, I still think that you get too much anise. And by anise, I mean anise. Boop. There we go. All right, so glasses are chilling right there. Grab some more ice. Damn, it's hot in here. This shit's already melting.
Yeah, it is a little crispy
All
in
right.
here.
If you're brand
It
new,
is, I
that's going to
know.
be 2 ounces of your standard dry gin.
Which when I went back there and smelt it, I didn't smell anything different between because I feel like I get Sapphire every time I get.
Yeah, Sapphire, you're not going to smell a big difference, not but you'll taste
Yeah.
it. Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll have to do shots.
Yeah,
of,
standard like that's where they
gin
get like
later.
botanical gins in general from because
Uh-huh.
they add more herbs and whatnot on flavors, and then you get aromas from it. The dry gin's a dry gin, just juniper berries.
It's
basically.
just juniper.
Yeah.
But
And
I mean,
then-
those flavored ones, is it just the air infusing
No.
of the?
Yeah, not just it. Like
Okay.
that's how
Okay.
Sapphire.
Is there a
Because
difference?
I felt gypped
Yeah.
when you told me that. Like,
Yeah, like
motherfuckers.
Sapphire is vapor infused, like that
Uh-huh.
particular brand doing that. But then
Yeah.
you have like St. George, which have like a Terroir. They have like what 4 different style botanical gins.
And
I
those,
believe so.
I
Yeah,
love
like,
that.
they're great.
I love that.
in
dude,
the
by the way.
distilling process, they take basically a giant tea bag and throw it in the still.
Mm-hmm.
That's how
Exactly.
Oh, really? All right.
All right,
No,
so
that
then we
makes
got a
sense.
half
And it'll
ounce.
have like anywhere
Half
10,
ounce,
whatever.
half
Fresh
ounce of
lime.
lime, fresh lime juice, Corey. Just so you know,
Okay.
And this is sugar water.
I found sugar water.
This is-
Corey.
We also like to call Luke sugar water around here.
Yeah, that's right.
For
Come here,
reasons
sugar
that
water.
we can't say on our PG channel anymore. All right, and then someone do
I'm never
6
gonna
across
live
the
that
board.
down.
6 across the board this time. All
1,
right.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys. Like just on that one bar spool, I think the anise does overpower. Like you did get a nice note balance of the grapefruit and the orange in the beginning, but then it's just anise at the very end. And so I want to see what it tastes like.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
because
yeah.
I mean,
I'm
our,
In general,
our aromatic is fucking strong.
Yeah.
It is
that
really
barrel.
strong.
and
That
it
That's
barrel.
really
why-
has very little anise in it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. As far as the other notes that go into
Yeah.
it, though,
Yeah.
like you have these other two that power through, but then just star anise at the end. In my personal opinion,
I'm with you.
you're
I
about
hear,
to try it.
I hear you.
Okay.
I hear
And
what
see
you're
if
saying.
this is a little more. Balanced.
I'll in a little while I'll tell the story about the
About your anus.
about,
Oh, I love that
well,
story.
it is.
Sorry.
I
It's
heard
not
that.
anise.
It was a starry
It
night.
was about too much anise. Josh is part of this story. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Mm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. You're doing one at a time. I see.
Absolutely. These are delicate cocktails.
Yeah,
There we go. Once again, guys, a King Floyd's rendition of a Sawyer.
Oh, there you go.
Then I'll
And,
get
oh
one
yeah,
right
it's
that's
called
there.
a
it, buddy.
Sawyer. That's what these are.
Sawyer, yeah.
Oh, it's called a Sawyer. Okay.
Mhm.
I had a sip of Luke, so now I can kind of like maybe see if I can tell the difference.
2 ounces dry. Go ahead. What you thinking? Doesn't taste that much different?
So is
What am I tasting differently? There's something a little different
Yeah, I mean,
on the back end.
yeah, there's less of the aromatic, which is that's what I was saying. The aromatic kind of is hitting at the end of it when I tasted it.
I think that I like that.
Yeah?
It did that. It did that. You want to try a sip of this one? Because
What?
because what you're saying you changed, I can taste, but I think I like that it did it that way. Because this just stays grapefruit. It stays citrus all the way out the back. Whereas
Yeah, I can see why you'd like that. I personally like the more
going
citrus,
citrus
notes
out the back.
because the aromatic is just there the entire time.
Yeah,
It's a
well,
solid
it's
underlaying of it,
the,
and it's all make you. You want the heavier science or
I'll either no I'll go with the 6 the even
Across
across
the board?
those 3.
yeah, because like that to me makes it just taste like a more
Yeah.
balanced drink to me. Like I can definitely taste the barrel age all the way through. I could taste the
Mhm.
orange and I could taste the grapefruit. To where I feel like you're just so heavy on the aromatic, which we're not really going so heavy on it, but for
Right,
us
right.
we are. That you're kind of muddying out the other flavors. You get them right in the beginning, and then it's just barrel aged the
Mhm.
entire way through. Which at the same time, with all flavor preferences,
Yeah,
not a bad
it
way
is.
to make it.
It's amazing that amount of what you're doing changed the flavor profile.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing about doing it's just cooking in a
Bitters,
glass.
bitters are nuts, man. They do some crazy shit.
That they do.
I'm a fan. It's like you said, it's like smoking a cigar.
It
you
makes
know?
Modelo's taste good.
Hey, you know what? I'm with you.
If you guys haven't seen
So-
that episode, go back about a couple months and watch Darren.
Well, maybe
give me- what was it called? A Western margarita? What's it
Yeah,
called?
maybe, we can make one later. I mean, before the show's over.
Yeah, we have enough Modelo to do that. And bitters.
Yeah.
So real quick, Josh, at some point I'll tell a 3-minute story about the aromatic. What should I do it now?
Are you doing the
Yeah.
barrel age?
What?
Talking about the
This
barrel
is-
age? or
I'm
the
talking
aromatic?
about just the aromatic in general.
Whose is this?
Well,
So
here's your
for the
cocktail.
folks, but thank you. I looked at it.
I like that.
And the stage is all yours.
No, you
Ladies
say
and
you're
gentlemen,
listening. You're part of it.
Hey! All right.
This is Lawrence Batterton, CEO, Chief Bottle Washer, and
That's good.
Supreme Asshole of all of us.
Mm,
Indeed.
that fucker can wash
Yeah,
dishes
so
like nobody
real-
else.
Exactly. So the story behind this is the first product that we made, and it started off as basically a hobby, a gift for me, or a hobby for me and a gift for others. And I started taking it around, and basically it's got about 10 different ingredients in there. And so the idea was to add, enough of everything to get everything to kind of come forward at some point. So it's balanced. The idea of balancing the cacao and balancing the gentian and balancing the other ingredients in there. And then also the idea was to make it nice and dark. So we added a couple of ingredients like one that we tasted today, which was the black walnut, and then the hey, how's it going? And then we added the elderberry. And so that when you dash it, certain drinks you like to dash it in there, and so it kind of billows through there. It's an aesthetic effect. But anyway, so it was literally about 15 different tries, and the idea was I would take whatever try, the latest one, and I'd take it into Josh, and who has a great palate, obviously, and he would taste it and go, tastes like anise. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, you'd say, there's a little bit of that, maybe that direction, da da da. And there's a couple other people that, of course, I was tasting them all the time. There's I was living near on Fillmore Street in San Francisco at the time. There's a bar right downstairs almost called Palmer's, and there's a guy named Doug in there. I do the same thing with him. So a couple of good bartenders that really knew what the hell they were talking about, including Josh here. And it was about 15 different tries to get to our
what do we got in there now? 9
over maybe about a year.
10.
No, I mean we got 10 ingredients for our aromatic
10 different ingredients.
And we're not telling you all. We told you like 4 or 5.
And so now
It's been built
and then slightly changed even since then over the past 4 years. And now Luke and Roy and everybody are just like kicking ass on making this, because every ingredient, every time you make it is a little different. So you have to kind of every time you do a batch, we do batches about 30 gallons at a time. And every time you do a batch, you sort of have to like re-steer the ship a little bit because the shores change in a sense,
Yeah,
So
that's a good way to put
Heading
it.
in the same direction.
That's a great way to put it.
And then you go back to the retained sample, and you go, hey, what has it changed? Has it changed for the
How
better?
has it had? Yeah.
How has it changed? And so Luke's been kicking ass at that and just going, you know what? This is better. I'm like, yes, indeed, it is.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, if you guys are a fan, which obviously if you're watching this, you are. I can't wait for you to try the new ginger that's coming out. Because as someone that's allergic to anything that has spice to it, this new ginger literally kicks my ass, and I love it because it's like the only spice I can actually have besides wasabi and horseradish, and it is fire. That's like that, and then what was it? The 3-year barrel age we pulled.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of all of our products.
Drink.
Yeah, but then that barrel age, I will not open that bottle for another 10 years. That is my personal stash for
Nice.
like the Godfather Manhattan that you make for that person you want to show absolute respect for. And then the ginger bitters, honestly, is just on point with the grapefruit as well. Honestly, just find one of everything because everything is kind of great. It's made from the best products on the market.
We were just talking about the ginger on a ride up here, actually. Like,
Right.
I'm not a huge ginger person, but ironically, I use the ginger bitters
John? Sorry.
pretty regularly.
John?
John, you ready for one?
Yes, I am.
All
Thank
right.
you for everything.
I like that.
Everyone,
ginger
John
bitter.
Old said.
Uh,
But yeah, like honestly, like ginger's hands down my favorite. Like when they first came out with the ginger cocktail syrup, I fell in love because working the bars I usually work at, we don't have a strong tiki game, which that's the syrup game in general. So your drinks get a lot of sugar put into when you do that style. And so when they came out with the ginger bitters of it, and actually if you guys don't know the difference between ginger syrup and ginger bitters, it's strictly that sugar content and how thick you want your drink to be. But last week I was really stoked just to do that little thing. I'm used to doing like high-end bougie cocktails that like everyone knows or can make, but I haven't really broke down the science of what they actually do to the drink. And so like last week's drink, I loved, just because it was a chocolate ginger Manhattan. Most people see that in like a high-end bougie candy. They don't imagine putting that stuff into a cocktail. And at the same time, since I do this, whatever your flavor profile is, there's no wrong way to make a drink as long as you got the basics down. We got anyone talking shit on the channel?
Yeah, I got Chris.
What's up, engineering? You East
Thanks,
Coast
Lawrence.
grad.
Thanks, Lawrence, for the balance and billow flow. Can we see Darren's hair now?
I like. Speaking of ginger, Roy.
Thanks, Chris.
Come on.
Always here to support engineering. How's your warm PBR treating you?
Yeah, exactly. You want? Are you listening? Are you listening to Bruce Springsteen while we're doing this right now?
Damn right he is, or some 80s channel.
What's up, Josh?
All right.
Show that hair, Darren. Yeah. I'll show you my hair.
Knock that hair. Put your pants back.
No. 6.
You think it's golden up top.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Carpet and drapes or something like that.
I'm giving you
Just warming me up, big boy. All right. So here's the last drink we're gonna make for the moment, and then we're gonna have some more music for you guys, and then we're gonna have the one and only Darren Nelson come up here and make me a cocktail, just to show you guys that everyone can do
If
this.
he can do it, anyone can.
Absolutely.
It seemed pretty easy.
It is.
A lot of
Doing this for 300 people at a time is difficult.
yeah.
Making drinks ain't hard. Kind of like, once you learn how to cook outside of top ramen. Drinks are easy, come with time. Mr. John,
Yes,
Nice, buddy.
there you are, my
All right.
friend. And we're going to hear a
Yes,
quick
thank you.
little review
Cheers.
from him. Notes to repeat.
Okay, yes.
So tell me what you think of that. It's a different one.
We gotta get a couple camera angles
Ooh.
in here, I think.
Oh, is it all, that with the ginger in it, you said?
No, that doesn't have the ginger.
It
That
doesn't have
has,
the ginger.
Yeah, it has the aromatic, the grapefruit,
The grapefruit, yeah.
orange,
The
and
grapefruit,
then
yeah.
gin and lime and a little tiny bit of syrup.
Love it. Love
Well, in the aromatic, yeah.
In the
There's a little
aromatic,
ginger.
very little
Stop
tiny
giving away
ginger.
your secret.
Little
more
secret. There's ginger
There
in
it
it.
is. It's out.
I know, he has got 5 with a 10. Now it's just
Yeah.
reverse engineering at this point.
Reverse
What else is
engineering.
in there? I detect. Wait a minute. Some kind of secret sauce in there.
So we're going to be right back, and I'm going to have Darren make me a cocktail. We're going to see you a couple lullabies in the meantime, all right? I'll see you soon.
Hey, good boy. Dexter.
If Luke can press the button. Oh, wrong way. Here we go again.
Forbidden area.
Look at that beautiful place too. That's the compound. Look at the pool table. Bam.
Nice. Next to the pool table?
I like
That's
that.
a good view right there.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna come over here a little bit next to the pool.
There you go.
table.
Okay, set her up.
Cool.
Yeah. Set her up.
I like that. What do you guys want to hear? Anything in particular?
Oh, let's see.
I mean,
wasn't
I don't want to
thinking
do a cover song.
No. Well, there's always the other drinking.
Play the one you
song.
know.
Play every drinking song you
When
know.
I was
We'll be here all night.
When I went back to Massachusetts to visit family, I went and saw my uncle Duke and my aunt Barbara, they're the most beautiful people. And I played a song that I wrote for my aunt and my uncle, and I'm sitting on the front steps of my brother's place, and it was beautiful. It was the summertime. I had my band with me. I hadn't seen my aunt and uncle in years, and I finished the song, and it was for my aunt, and my uncle just said when it was over, he's like, "That's not a bad song. Who are you gonna get to sing it?" I'm like, "You motherfucker, man." That's how my uncle is. I guess I could play that song. I have a song for my uncle. Haven't seen him since I wrote this song. I only saw him after I wrote that one, and he gave me shit. So hopefully I'll get to see him. And I'll keep it short. Uncle took me fishing off the dam down by the mill, and I never caught a damn thing. Probably never will. But I'll go there tomorrow with him still. He could tell a story, but his eyes would tell him better all about the glory. Fishing in fair weather with the lucky stripes rolled up tight in his sleeve. He said, real men can cry, and everything Everything that lives will die. But if you love while you're living, everything is gonna be alright. It's a true story. Laughing, damn sure you would join in. It was an infection of happiness and passion, with his clear blue eyes like snow and ice of New England. Never take a knife to a gunfight, he told me. Never ride a bull in a demolition derby, and never come home late without calling first. You'll never win. You'll never win. He said real men can cry. Everything that lives will die. But if you love while you're living, then everything is gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Josh, sing with me. It's gonna be alright, 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 gonna be alright. Let me rephrase that. It's gonna be alright. I'll sing one, you respond to me. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright, it's gonna be alright, gonna be alright, gonna be alright, gonna be alright, it's gonna be alright, gonna be alright, it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright.
Now's the time.
Look at that. Lawrence, I'm so proud.
Look at
Yeah,
Lawrence
alright.
doing the job.
I know. Wait until you see the
Look
next
at
one.
him pressing the button.
I'm gonna press that
Taking
button.
control of the machine.
Be remote.
Oh,
Too much. Listen to all the comments.
Back over here.
Yeah. All right.
I think
You
there
gotta
should
know.
just be two.
You got to know
Positions.
when to stop pushing the button too.
I think there should be a
It's not
button
just
right.
when to push it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. So I hope you guys enjoyed Dan. Once again, Venmo, if you can, just a couple dollars goes a long way, man. This is out to the world, so hopefully the world responds.
Yeah.
And with that being said, I'm gonna have Darren and his beautiful ass hair come up here. Although he does have a
Darren,
lack
his
of
hair's
a
gonna make
beard,
I'm gonna make a drink.
as long I do miss the beard though.
I do too. I think I'm gonna grow it back.
I mean, I am kind of missing though people like watching me hang out with you in public and being like, dude, when did you start hanging out with Chris Robinson?
Yeah. I mean, it goes a long way.
I mean,
doesn't
I was
it?
selling your autographs for $50 a pop.
right.
I mean, I went through COVID with that money.
how about you know?
Oh, Buttercup. Maybe you'll do that
Oh, who asked for
one.
Buttercup?
That was engineering.
Engineering. Oh yeah, of course Engineering's asking
He
for the
said
Buttercups.
thanks.
Buttercup was about a horse I had. And that
Oh, he's
fucker-
got a party going on in his house. There's like
Oh,
5
okay.
people over there watching.
Hey,
Ooh,
hey,
we got a watch
Engineering.
party.
My
Yeah,
new
man.
record is out. You should buy it.
Yes, you should. I got it for free, but you should buy it.
Oh well.
I'm just kidding. I still gave him $40 because that's what it's fucking worth. If you want it, you paid for it. Support your local artist.
Come on.
Bam!
All right, here we go, folks. I'm gonna make you a drink. You ready?
Yeah.
Darren Nelson, bartender extraordinaire.
Here we go, folks. We're gonna need one of these. We're gonna need one of these. You chill your glass while you're working. All right.
And you grab your ice with that little black thing right there.
Where's the little black thing?
Right there in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay, grab some glass.
Top shake.
Grab some ice. Wow, it is hot, huh?
Yeah.
Shit.
Sweat my ass off back there.
Boom. Whoop. Fill that fucker up like that. All right. Now we're gonna start with the alcohol, which is the way I like to start every drink. And we're gonna put. This is the part that I wasn't paying attention. How much dry gin?
Yeah.
Bam.
There you
Two
go.
of these.
Nope, just one.
One of those, which is 2 ounces. Or something.
One of those, which is 2 ounces.
There you go.
Beep boop.
It is
This is why I'm not a bartender. No one would make money with me as the bartender because I would. Okay, and then we're gonna to that we're gonna add fresh squeezed lime juice. Boop. We're gonna need one of these,
Half ounce.
half
Half that bowl.
which is cool because inside these they tell you how full you are when you get there. Bam, bam. Half ounce of lime. It's fucking quiet in here. Okay.
Yeah!
Dude!
Killing it, dude. You're fucking killing
Now,
it.
this, do you make this yourself? By the
Yes.
way? So this is sugar water. You take 2 parts, like 2 cups of sugar to 1 cup of water. Right?
Yeah.
And then you just burn it, cook it down.
You stir it. Yeah, don't
You
burn
don't
it.
burn it.
Yeah.
You cook
You
it
add
on the
fire.
stove.
Add fire.
When do you know when you're done?
When it's all dissolved.
When the granulated-
You'll get like a slight bubble, then it's done.
Yeah. Kind of like doing your
Meth.
bird feeder. Yeah.
It's like simmer. Then you take
It's
it
like
off.
doing meth. It's like cooking meth.
It's a granulated sugar that's
No, this
basically
is-
halfway between brown sugar and white refined sugar, right?
Yeah, it's still a cane product, just unrefined.
This is a half or a full?
Half. Yep.
Half as well. So okay, so now do you know where we're at? We're at with the dry gin. We're at 2 ounces of dry gin, and don't use the sapphire. Just use the straight dry gin because you want the flavors of the bitters to shine through more than you want the gin to shine through. Although we all love gin.
Aaron, you got to start over because the ice melted.
God damn it. Dude, I'm done. I'm done talking to you people. Good disrespectful boss. There's that. All right. So that's it. And well, except for the bitters, but that's it for the alcohol part of it, which is cool because the last time I've done this, there was shit going on. I had to
It's like a 14-part drink.
do weird shit. Now, to each his own, but the last one that you did equal parts.
Yes,
of
6,
3.
6,
It's
6.
666. Which I mean,
Come on, baby. It's me.
Rock on.
so I'm gonna personally, I liked the barrel aged aromatic to shine through on the back end of it. That was just my
So go a
personal
little bit
opinion.
more heavy on the aromatic.
So I'm gonna go 8 on this, and then 6 and 6 on those.
2 up on the devil.
Yeah, I'm better than the devil. That was 6 there.
Those are kind of weak.
Wait, I'm sorry. 6,
Nope.
7, 8. Well, that was weak.
I don't know.
And you know what? You know what's cool about making this drink, folks, is that you're using a lot of bitters, which means you're gonna
I
have to buy
love
more.
that part about it. I love that.
And here at King Floyd's, we would like for you to use more bitters so you can order more. And that was the grapefruit rosemary, Corey, just so you know. Grapefruit rosemary, which I actually really dig in a even like a tequila sunrise.
Oh, yeah.
Throw that in there. Like this grapefruit really shines over the top of the rosemary, but the rosemary adds this kind of beauty to it. So anytime you want to use grapefruit with a drink, throw that in there and it kind of does that thing. Same as my my West Marin margarita. We'll get to that in a minute. And this is orange, which interesting that I have a very old version because I was with Lawrence at the very beginning when he was trying all this stuff. So he would bring me little samplers of stuff. And actually, the one that I use the most, I got a giant one of this.
Yeah, the 250s. I still got all
Yeah.
those too.
And honestly, like it smells different.
It is
like
different,
the citrus content on my orange is way different than this.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
God, I love
I
that.
think so.
Yeah, I still got all my originals.
1,
That's
2,
why
3,
I
4,
keep
5, 6.
Yeah.
How's the ice holding up there?
Sorry. I talk a lot. If I'm drinking, I'm talking even more. Josh.
So Darren,
You know this.
Just so that the people at home know, Darren and I were on, basically, Darren received a food Floyds on a boat with me one day.
Yeah.
We're out on the boat. We were drinking and boating.
Yep, that happens.
Not always safe.
Back in the bowl.
But
yes.
cruising by San Francisco and basically came up with the idea that King Floyd should be a Barbary Coast strain. Barbary Coast sort of inspired concept because this is where
Because it's beautiful here.
it's beautiful. It's beautiful, and then this is also the home of where a lot of cocktails were originated: San Francisco, New York, New Orleans, Paris.
Made a little too much, didn't you?
Come on, Josh. Bring it. I hate.
All right, let's try it out, ladies
Come on.
and gents. Here we
There we
go.
go.
Come here, Josh. Drink it with me. I'm gonna use this glass and have it.
Jesus.
I added a little extra gin. Cheers, my brother.
So much, my good friend. Well, here's to you guys. Thanks for joining us on another cocktail hour.
It smells good. That was terrible.
That is
It
not bad.
It doesn't
It is-
taste as good as yours, I have to say. But it is good.
It is not bad though. I thought it was gonna be way more
Really?
watered down personally.
I talk.
I was just watching the ice just go away. I was like,
I think that was necessary for the.
but you know what? You know what it did do for this though. I'm not gonna lie. This drink was really strong when I first tasted it earlier. But if you do let it sit for an additional 5 minutes,
Right. You let someone talk a lot.
you can knock
like
that back no problem.
I like that.
Not that there was 5
It's
minutes.
fun. You know, just whoop.
Right come out my nose.
It tastes better and better as the night goes on. Yeah,
Wow, that was good. I like that one. I nailed it, folks.
Good job, Darren.
Thank you.
Yep, Darren Nelson, ladies and gentlemen.
Mhm.
All right. Let's see. We're probably catching up on time, right?
We're getting close. We got about 9 minutes.
Okay.
till whenever.
Well, I'm going to tell you, 9 minutes is going to be cut a little short because I got to go take some people to a beautiful camp resort for 4th of July, which
Say
I
what?
hope all of you guys are going to have a safe 4th of July. Please just honestly be safe. We've all lost too many people this last year. Party responsibly.
Yeah.
Just, I know everyone's going to play with fire. Just realize that if you're in California, you're literally burning down your own backyard.
Yes.
We've watched it happen for, 4 years in a row now. It does keep getting worse and worse. If you're going to throw a firecracker around, throw it into a lake, please. Like, fuck the fish at least. Don't burn down the neighbor's house. We've all had too many friends lose that shit. On top of that, with that heartfelt do things, I want you to go ahead and buy this album right here. Brand new from Darren Nelson and the 421s. Has an A and a B sign.
Darren, what would you? How does the person get it?
You can go to my
You
website.
have to mail him, and then he'll ship it out
You
to you.
can make out with me.
You can send it.
Yeah, you can send it to let's see, it's Josh
Contact King
Bergs.
Floyds.
Yeah, at Josh Bergs 89 49.99. I'll find you a press of it.
$49.99.
Right?
I like the price. I'll get a percentage.
No, but in all honesty, what
421's
website is it on?
Darren Nelson and the 421s is one way to get to find it. You can find it on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube.
All you young people, go and do that type of shit. Where can you buy the copy in Marin? I know the people holding it.
There are different record stores that have it. Any record store around.
Bedrock have it?
Bedrock has it.
Bedrock.
Red
Go buy it
Devil-
from there.
Red Devil has
Red
it.
Devil.
Goodwill probably has one by now.
Well, no, you just melt it down, turn it into a cool little coffee table.
And the color of the record itself is worth buying.
It really is. If you guys didn't, I mean, his isn't open. I'd go grab mine, but then who would entertain you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that, go and check out Darren's new. They've been working on that throughout the entire year.
It was a pandemic record,
pandemic
which I
record,
never
and
recorded.
it has some beautiful songs. A lot of us can relate to.
Yeah.
I'm glad to have him back in here more often now. I'm glad we can all go places nowadays. So that's kind of what the album's about. And with that, party responsibly, get home safe, don't burn your neighbor's fucking house down, and also go to www.kingfloyds.com and enjoy our 4th of July Independence Day sale. 20% off literally everything in our store for you guys. Corey, tell them.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Josh!
Lots of love.
Love you guys.
Bam,
Stay
bam,
tuned.
bam.
Next Friday. Wait, don't end it yet. Next Friday, we have a special guest working with a couple distilleries coming up for the month of July. And so stay tuned. I'll be posting all of them at one time just to show you who we're going to be playing around with. We got JJ, we got Spirits, we got Griffo. We got more than a handful to work with. And it's going to be a beautiful month. So stay tuned for July. And don't do anything I would do.
All right. Happy 4th of July.